That when I was in Liverpool 2 weeks ago, I wasn't there on the weekend because these guys just blow the house away at the Cavern Club on a weekend, and I didn't get to see them perform. But that's on my bucket list now for the future. The Shakers, you can't go wrong there. They know something about making good rock and roll. All right, we've been talking tonight here with singer-songwriter Tim Husty, who's live with us in the studio tonight. He's from Wilkes-Barre, but his music is starting to catch on all around the world. This guy's got a future in front of him that you can't even imagine. Tim, we've got 2 more songs coming up of yours before this show ends tonight. I'm going to play shortly Who's to Blame and Rather It Her Than Me. Can you tell us something about those 2 tracks?
Yeah, as far as Who's to Blame, that's actually the first song that was written for this album, and that's the one that kind of jump-started the whole idea of the album. It was the first single that we released, and I have to definitely give my brother Rob a big shout-out on this song, because when we were writing it, it's always good to have a musician as a brother, so I was writing it, and we were working out the vocal parts, and the guitar parts, and then I actually had him come in on this song in the studio, and in true Beatles fashion, double my lead vocal. So we doubled the lead vocal, and I'm doing one and he's doing the other. So
and you know what? You're going to have fun with this because I'm going to have fun with it. You're sending out subliminal messages on this song because you're singing, "Oh no, who's to blame? Oh no, who's to blame?" So is this? Let me ask: is this about Yoko Ono breaking up the Beatles?
That's really funny that you caught that, but
it's not true, of course.
No, not true at all. But listening back in the studio, in the chorus, when the chorus comes in, it goes, "Oh no, who's to blame?"
There you go.
My dad in the playback in the studio was like, "Whoa, you might get some people mad here or something."
See, hey, listen, Tim. Nothing gets by Beatle Ed here on the show. Nothing.
That's for sure.
Oh, that's funny. Tell us about Rather It Her Than Me.
That is track number 8 on my album, and before I talk about that song in particular, I just wanted to say that the album, the way I did it, I love all the sounds and vibe of the 60s, so I didn't want to stick to just one sound of the 60s. So with my album, when it starts, it's real early 60s stuff like 62, 63, and as the album goes on, it goes through the whole decade of the 60s, so towards the end it's more of the psychedelic sound, if you will, that kind of sound. So this song is track number 8 on the album, and this is really the first step, I guess, towards the psychedelic sounds that I'm doing on the album. And that one is really piano driven on that song. That's what I kind of wrote the song around. And again, with all those 60s sounds and everything, once I get an idea for one part, I'm so inspired. Everything really starts coming along quickly, and I get so inspired by all those sounds that the song starts to write itself. So that one started around the piano riff.
All right, well, listen, I got to tell you, it's all good stuff to me, and I'm so happy that you came here tonight. And,
thank you so much for having me. I appreciate it.
We will speak highly of you down the road, especially when you go up for your first Grammy. And that shouldn't be too far down the road. But let's listen now to Who's to Blame and Rather It Her Than Me by Tim Husty.